one of the absolute coolest things I've ever seen in my life. And we thought it was I thought it was a half a mile. Jamie's goes a mile away. Turned out it's almost 2 miles away.
Yeah.
And you feel it in your chest.
Yeah, it's
you have to wear
very
earplugs,
intense.
and you feel it in your chest, and it's 2 miles away. It was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And then to go with you up into the command center and to watch all the Starlink satellites with all the different cameras and all in real time as it made its way all the way to Australia. How many minutes? 35, 40 minutes?
Yeah.
Wild. Watch it touch down in Australia. Fucking crazy. It was amazing. Crazy. Absolutely amazing.
The Starship's awesome. And anyone can go watch the launch, actually. So you can just go to South Padre Island and get a great view of the launch. So where a lot of spring breakers go. But we'll be flying pretty frequently out of Starbase in South Texas. And we formally incorporated it as a city. So it's actually an actual legal city, Starbase, Texas. It's not that often you hear like, hey, we made a city.
And think of an Airstream trailer flying around up there. There's a lot of room for Airstreams.
If there are just a few thousand Airstreams on Earth, what are the odds that they'd hit each other?
They wouldn't be very crowded. And then you got to go bigger.
Yeah.
Because you're dealing with far above Earth, hundreds of miles above Earth. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the goal of SpaceX: get rocket technology to the point where we can extend life beyond Earth, and that we can establish a self-sustaining city on Mars, a permanent base on the moon. That would be very cool. Imagine if we had like a moon base alpha, where there was like a permanent science base on the moon.
That would be pretty dope. Or at least a tourist trap. A lot of people would be willing to go to the moon just for a tour.
That's for sure.
We
could probably pay for our space program with that.
Probably.
Because it's like if you could go to the moon and safely, I think we'd get a lot of people that would pay for that. There are three things I was aiming for. So let's make it bulletproof. Let's make it faster than a Porsche 911. And we actually cleared the quarter mile. The Cybertruck can clear a quarter mile while towing a Porsche 911 faster than a Porsche 911. It can out-tow an F-350 diesel.
Really?
Yes.
What is the tow limitations?
I mean, we tow like with the Cybertruck. The Cybertruck is an insanely an alien technology. Okay, because it shouldn't be possible to be that big and that fast. That doesn't. It's like an elephant that runs as like a cheetah. Unless you could go super draconian Genghis Khan level on cutting waste and fraud, which you can't really do in a democratic country, aspirationally democratic country, then there's no way to solve the debt crisis. So we got national debt that's just insane, where the interest payments on the debt exceed our entire military budget. And that was one of the wake-up calls for me. I was like, wait a second, the interest on a national debt is bigger than the entire military budget and growing? This is crazy. So even if you implement all these savings, you're only delaying the day of reckoning for when America goes bankrupt. So, unless you go full Genghis Khan, which you can't really do. So I came to the conclusion the only way to get us out of the debt crisis and to prevent America from going bankrupt is AI and robotics. Buying Twitter was a huge pain in the ass and made me a pincushion of attacks.
Everybody loved you before that.
Well, some people still loved me.
A lot of people loved you. A lot of lefties loved you.
I was a hero of the left. It
was a thing. If you drove a Tesla, it showed that you were environmentally conscious and you were on the right side.
Yeah, I'm still the same human. I didn't have a brain transplant since 3 years ago.
But that's my favorite bumper sticker that people put on Teslas now. I bought this before Elon went crazy. I took a picture of one the other day.
Oh, you found this?
Somebody. Oh, I've seen 3 or 4 of them. People that have these bumper stickers on their car. It says, I bought this before Elon went crazy. Because when people were Teslas, the most
organized campaign to literally burn down Teslas, and we had one of our dealerships got shot up with a gun. They fired bullets into the Tesla dealership. They were burning down cars. It was crazy. But the bumper sticker should read, there should be an addendum to the bumper sticker. I bought this car before Elon turned crazy. Actually, now I realize he's not crazy and I've seen the light.